Hello everyone! Azshara's Eternal Palace opened up for the US today. That means we get delicious end cinematics. This is my reaction to the one at the end of the palace. So of course, spoilers ahead. If you still want to do the raid on your own, if you are not wanting to be spoiled, then please turn off the video right now. And if you do, if you want my reaction to it all, sit back, relax, and I hope you'll enjoy. Oh no, look at Azshara! Oh, poor thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. She actually dies? Oh, that does not look good. And the chains are broken. Bring on the Zoff, baby! Is he going into her body? Please tell me he's going in. Yes! Go into her body! Oh! Oh, he's like, you're coming with me now.
All eyes shall be open.
What? What? Oh no! Oh no! Is it gonna be mythic only? Right, so I let the dust settle a little bit. I waited for Wowhead to actually upload their HD version of the cinematic. And interesting. Let's begin. So, right from the get-go, we can see that Azshara is not having the best time of her life right now, right? She just had to deal with the Alliance and Horde teaming up, and despite their best of plans, something that you might not catch because you haven't seen the raid yet, despite their best of plans, despite turning Magni into a pawn and trying to use the Heart of Azeroth against us, instead of just using it to heal the world, Azshara and N'Zoth actually want it to use the Heart as well to open up his prison, to set him free. That's the reason why she didn't just instantly bring down the water on us. That's the reason why time and time again she was like, ha ha ha, I could wipe you out in a second, don't even worry about it, but you entertain me. That was her goal. She wanted us to come there, and she wanted to make use of the Heart of Azeroth, right? So here we see that we are victorious. Jaina and Lorthmar working to get a beautiful moment. But oopsie daisy, maybe we weren't as victorious as we thought. As the mechanism locks into place, it's all powered down, I believe that's what they're trying to do, or powered up, or whatever. And this is actually a ginormous, huge moment. And if you follow me on Twitter as well, no joke, this moment is actually huge. The chains around N'Zoth's prison have been broken. Is it a surprise for those that keep up with PTR news and data mine information? No. But for the story, we have never had to deal with an old god on the loose before. The old gods were once upon a time, had the whole Black Empire going on, they ruled the world and had a fantastic, great old good time. They overpowered the elemental lords and enslaved them. You might remember threats like Ragnaros and Fedazane and Elakir and Neptulon. They were under the control of the old gods. Then the Titans came and they did the battle and they imprisoned them. And then many years later, we have fought against things like Kafun and Yogg-Saron and even Y'Shaarj by extension. But Kafun and Yogg-Saron were still in their prison. And what we fought against was just a physical manifestation, right? Yogg-Saron is to be said to be as big as Northrend itself. That's how huge an old god is. Whereas Y'Shaarj was first ripped out of the world, only his heart fell back onto the world, and that then empowered Garrosh. And Kafun, you know, Kafun. So here the shackles break of N'Zoth, and this moment, cannot stress it enough, it is ginormous. Look at that. Was that an eye? Oh, God. Yep, that's an eye. So eye opens up. N'Zoth is like, oh, cool, you defeated Azshara. Think again. Everything turns red as well. Oh, visually, it's beautiful. Grabs Azshara. And it's like, I'm not quite done with her yet. Now, her face, her expression, like, this kind of seems to be fear, but at the same time, you could also explain it like this is shock, right? She just died, and now she's back again. N'Zoth isn't quite done with her yet. And then she gets dragged down. And if you look around... Did I just see that right? Yeah, look. The eyes lose their color. Ooh. So Azshara is dragged down wherever N'Zoth wants to have her. This could be finally that mythical realm of Ny'alotha that had been mentioned before. Several of the old gods have mentioned this. The puzzle box of Yogg-Saron have mentioned this. And we're not exactly sure what Ny'alotha is. Although if we go by the whole puzzle box of Yogg-Saron route, it might very well be connected to N'Zoth, as it also has whispers about the fish know all the secrets, they know the dark. I'll link down an article where you can check out all the whispers. So it might be the realm where N'Zoth is hanging out, and that is where she's dragged to now. Now, a lot of people also remember an interview. Apparently, they said that by the end of 8.2, we would know the end boss for Battle for Azeroth. And going by that, going what we see here, it does indeed appear to be N'Zoth. Is that really surprising? I mean, I would have loved to see it at the start. But it does make me wonder, what exactly are going to do with all the other storylines that got going on? Like Naphanos and Sylvanas following the Blade. We got the rebellion with Thrall, Sourfang, and Bane that's been building up. Alliance and Horde are now working together again. We still need to heal the world of Azeroth. And I've seen a couple of people comment that because Azshara uses the heart against us, therefore, Magni's been made upon, a whisper of Il'gynoth, but therefore the whole mission with the Heart of Azeroth is a failure, it's just fake. But I don't know if that's the situation, because at the same time, we also have Mother doing her calculations, and she's like, yeah, Azeroth is not doing too well, critical failure, we must empower the heart. So I kind of feel like it's more of a two-side kind of thing. Like, yes, the heart could be used to heal Azeroth, but it could also be used to open up the prison. At least that is the possibility that I'm going with right now. And then all eyes shall be opened. Oh, and as a side note, somebody asked this on Twitter as well. When it comes to the whole all eyes will be opened line, I think, and this is pure speculation, but I think it relates to the Azshara Warbringer, as in the moment that N'Zoth reveals himself to Azshara and he shows her his power, the Black Empire, the whole magnificent reaction. I think that's what we're in for. All eyes will be opened, as in he's going to display his power, the magnificent, the Black Empire, and of course, everybody's going to know that N'Zoth is out there again. At least, fingers crossed, that's what I really, really hope. And of course, if you're wondering, like, what exactly is the reaction? You might have seen it during the initial reaction. It's surprise, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm very surprised that this is where they leave it off with. Like, Eternal Palace, I mean, it is Battle for Azeroth, so how much hype is there? But for those that are still enjoying the game, that are still raiding and whatnot, the Eternal Palace was pretty damn hype. And it's a really cool raid, and the fights look really, really cool. But then to end it with this... I don't know. Like, is there going to be a Mythic-only mode? I really like that weapon, by the way. Is there going to be a Mythic-only mode where we'll see more about Azshara? Because also, I was watching the stream on which Wowhead got the cinematic, and apparently Phase 4 just completely bugged out. And rumor has it that nobody tested Phase 4 on the PTR. So that needs to be fixed before it goes over to the EU. It's like the final boss of your raid. You need to make sure that it works. What are you... I saw the poor raid that was fighting this. They were like very honorable and they killed themselves because it bugged out. And then the second time they tried it and it just bugged out again. It's like, yeah, man. All eyes will be opened. All eyes will be opened. So, what do I think comes next? I'm hoping, but this has been my hope since Battle for Azeroth started. I'm hoping that we're going to see the rise of the Black Empire. By that I mean N'Zoth truly an old god. For the first time, we're going to see the massive entity as an old god. It's going to cover the world, and we're going to have to deal with that. I would love to see that. I would love to see Azeroth be taken over and we just lose. And then the next expansion, we'll just have to pick up the pieces, pick up the crumbs, right? But, on the other hand, what might be more realistic is that we're going to go to Nyalova. We're going to go into N'Zoth's realm, whatever that might entail. But again, I'm very, very curious how the whole Sylvanas-Nephanos arc is going to play out. But yeah, this is my initial reaction to this cinematic. A wee bit disappointed. A wee bit disappointed that this is, like this, again, not clickbait. This moment is huge. We got an old god on the loose. Watch out, Azeroth. And the way that it's portrayed. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like there could have been more tentacles. There could have been more. And I think that's the final feeling I'll leave this video with. There could have been more. And I think a lot of us expected more. But I'll leave it with that. Also, Azshara did indeed not die. Which is, you know. Yay! Until next time. Bye!